Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening,
Okay,
yes.
so if I'm audible, visible, everybody please start your camera so we can start session.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Have you guys completed the homework? Somebody posted that he completed the homework within 15 minutes of starting. Did you guys check that? Was it correct?
Yes, I think Vijay.
Vinay Kumar. Vinay, was that correct? What you posted as a screenshot?
I have taken it from the IPCC report itself. But later, I think that particular table is not the complete one. So that's why I went ahead and again downloaded the complete report and attached today morning.
Indeed, indeed. So chapter number 7 is that place where you will find the whole thing.
Yes.
It is IPCC AR6WGI, right?
Yes.
7.SM6 table.
Correct. Correct. So where is the submission? Where did you guys submitted it? You completed the project, but did you submit it?
I have posted in the WhatsApp group, sir.
Yeah, so how many people have posted? Let's check that. Because there were a lot of other messages.
I have created one PDF file and submitted, sir, along with all the data and everything.
Yes, you have submitted, Vinay.
Yeah, and even made a table with each
Somebody else
question. What
said
is
that
the
he
status?
submitted as well. Where have you submitted? Majar.
Yes.
Binay Kumar I saw. Majar I have seen. Yeah. What about others?
I've also submitted, Jyoti.
Jyoti, you have submitted the wrong one, GHG protocol one, right?
Yes.
Yes, in the WhatsApp group itself.
Yeah, so that's not the correct document. That's what I was talking, right? Why I'm saying that GHG is good, but GHG comes only after the AR6 is produced. So if you
Yes.
don't know where is the right source, you will be always waiting for it. And in between, you might be making mistake because you do not know where to get the data. That's why that exercise was given. Nothing much. Have you also observed that what kind of variations are there? 100 years, all 6. Can somebody
Yes. Yes.
them all?
Yes, sir.
Let's go
Yes, sir.
one
I
by
have
one.
prepared one comparison table also, sir.
Yes. So let's go one by one. Okay. You will only start, Major.
Yes, sir.
You tell me one gas. Okay, CO2, there is no point anybody talks about. So let's take CH4. CH4, AR6, 100 year. What's the emission?
And for 100 years, CH4, it is 29. It is multiple of carbon dioxide, na, sir. So 29.8.
There are two numbers there. Do you know that?
Yes, sir. That
Yes,
one is
sir.
for fossil and another one is non-fossil.
Non-fossil,
So
yes.
you have to tell, you have to be
Yes,
specific
yes,
which
yes.
one.
So for
Yes.
CS, for methane fossil, it is 29.8 plus or minus 11, sir.
अच्छा,
For
नॉन
fossil.
फॉसिल होगा तो नेचुरल है.
Yes, sir. That is 27 27 plus or minus 11.
Right. So always remember this, okay? Non-fossil is not that critical for us in carbon accounting because most of the time that comes from, permafrost, etc. And hence that is a secondary. When we are doing mostly in corporate, we have to be careful.
And before, sir, we were going on for not that fossil and non-fossil part. No.
I think they have introduced in this
2021. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt,
Yes,
but
Jyoti.
voice is not very clear. I don't know if it is for me only.
Yes, it is clear.
For me, my voice is not clear. Might be I'm speaking a little slow, but my voice is clear.
No, it's voice is
No, it's
fine,
audible
but there
to
is
us.
echo is coming.
Achha, echo is coming.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay.
Do we have to memorize these numbers?
No, you don't need to.
No.
But these are the common ones. If you
Common
don't
ones,
remember,
Yeah.
then it becomes a
The
difficult issue.
seven, I can understand these are common, so we can approx number we can memorize, but there are lots of guesses. So I thought
That exactly is the purpose. Tell me
yeah,
how many gases are there in total in IPCC?
213, I think.
200 and
213.
13.
213.
213. 200.
One thing, Vivek, the document which I got, it has a list like these are all listed as greenhouse gases. It's huge number. Like it's a document 52 pages table.
Can you send it in the chat
I think
in
they are
our WhatsApp
compositions.
group?
Sir. I think they are compositions of gases.
No, but it is 213 only. The total
Yes,
which
130,
are
213.
considered by IPCC assessment number 6 is 200 or something odd number. It's 13 if my memory goes right. So just
It's more
post your
than that.
document in the chat box. Okay. Maybe is it chapter number 7 of IPCC report?
7. 7.
Yes, it is IPCC AR6 WGI, it mentions,
No,
and
but chapter number 7, where you have to focus. The detail of those particular gases are in chapter number 7 of their publication. So the document name itself should be chapter number 7. And
it's not
people
chapter
now,
number 7, but table is table
Mm,
7, SM7.
Now, to be more precise, you have to go to, work group 1, chapter number 7.6. In that, there is
correct,
only a snippet of the table.
correct,
Again, there is a link. You have to go and download the entire table. I have already attached that in the WhatsApp group.
perfect,
Mm.
perfect. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Also, can you enable the chat box? I'm not able
Oh,
to.
is it? Okay. Wait. Chat box. Okay. Done. Okay, so that's the document everybody should refer now. So the point, Dr. Richa, I was talking is that 213 gases. And how many rows are there, have you seen? Means how many years they have accounted for. So they have taken 20 years, 100 years, 200 years, 500 years. Yeah. Multiply that and the number will be in thousands. So thousand nobody will remember and neither nobody expect you to remember. What they expect you to remember that the common one and with the mistakes where possibility is like fossil, non-fossil. We should be very clear on that. Yeah, fossil or non-fossil, both has a different kind of measure. 100 year, 15 year, 500 year. You should be worried about. Third, which I ask you to look, how many of you have looked at how many gases, specifically out of these 7 gases, whose least list I have asked for, has a growing potency. So as the year passes, the potency increases, the global warming potential increases. How many of those gases are there out of 7?
Only
Yeah,
one.
I think two,
Two,
two, two,
two
sir.
is there.
CF4,
One.
CF4 and
CFC
SF6.
11 and PCF.
Sorry, come again.
CFC and PFC.
What
Only
about
PFC,
what
I think.
what about
SF6.
SF6? What about SF6?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
SS is also there. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Be careful. That's why I said this exercise looks very simple. लोगों को लगता है क्यों ही देखना है, but आप देखोगे नहीं तो आपको मालूम ही नहीं चलेगा ये सब facts. Right? So
Yeah.
you won't be able to judge and guide your companies wherever you are helping that why they should be careful about. वो भी फिर lightly लेंगे कि इसका क्या जरूरत है global warming potential. ये लोग ऐसे ही चमका रहे हैं. They are doctorates so they are just showing off. Right? So वो बचने का है अपने को. So we need to tell them that why it is essential. Clear? So all fundamental of IPCC global warming potential. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's move to the next part. And that is global agreement.
Vivek, can you check that document which I shared in the chat box? What is that exactly then?
Let me see. Table number 7, you have got it, Shraddha. Where
What?
from you? It's 12 pages. Where 55 pages? You're saying 55.
No, 12 pages. Sorry, it's just
This
written
is the one. This
52,
is
so
the
I got confused. Yeah.
numbers are correct here, and it is a part of 7.5 M6 SM6. Yeah, this is the one. You have
This is
just
the one, right?
yeah,
But it
but there
has
is a
so
chapter.
many.
Ideal one, just check what Vinay Kumar has sent in the WhatsApp group. Check, go there.
That I've seen, but this had like it has so many.
Where do
You
you
were
got
asking
this,
the
by the way?
combinations also, na? So this has these.
All of them has combination. That's how they are 213, right? All of them are combination. Means both the report, you will find the combination. The
This
globe,
has more than I think 213.
is it?
Yeah, it's more than, I think, close to, I just manually counted, to be honest. That number is nowhere even close to 230. It's more than 30 or 40 difference. I mean, we have more.
Also 260 maybe, yeah?
Yeah,
That
maybe
is it.
240
Yeah,
or
it's
something,
So
somewhere to
who
that.
got this 213 number and how?
No, I think you mentioned in
But
the
Yesterday.
yesterday's call. So we were trying to hit that exact number in all the reports.
no, I
Sir, this
don't remember exact.
major is 6. HFCs are 162. Unsaturated HFCs are 32.
Right.
Fully fluorinated species are 27 numbers.
So
And
210.
chlorofluorocarbons are 14 numbers.
So
Yes.
approximately 250.
Yes.
Yeah, even not 260. So number is not that. Okay, I said that's why you guys were stuck with 213, 230.
yeah. That's why I got confused. It's more than two. So am I something doing wrong?
So when you said 55 pages, I was really confused. And where you got this table? This table generally is not available in this format. It comes with a draft. It will be written that you can't even show it on the class in the class. It's very clearly written there that it is not shareable.
This I got from a this thing website, I think, where they had the details, like they had different links. So when I went to this link and download, I got this actually. I can share the link.
Yeah, just share the link. Let me see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got this from there. एक और पूछना था, इसमें CGTP भी लिखा है.
Yes.
What is that?
Global
The
temperature.
cumulative global
Temperature.
temperature potential.
Okay.
Sir, means that their lifetime and
Cumulative.
their but because of that potential, there will be temperature hike in the atmosphere, na? Because of that.
Okay. So what exactly question? What was your question? I
हाँ,
didn't
मतलब
get
I
it.
want to understand what they have mentioned. It's not only CGTP. They have also mentioned AGWP and AGTPs.
Average global.
Absolute values of global potential and
So
what is
what was
AGTP?
so you want to know what is AGPP? That's why that is the problem. If you will download the table, you will not know what is the nomenclature. Right? Even you will not know what is that 11223344 if you are not a chemist. Have you seen those numbers? How many of you
No,
have
these
observed
I
those?
know. These I
Yes, sir.
You
understand.
are yeah,
Organic
you are a
chemistry.
chemist. You
Yes,
have
Organic
actually,
chemistry linkage.
actually, these are the
see
new
those.
metrics, new metric approaches in the report. They have
See those.
mentioned that these are the new metric approaches. They are used in the APR6 AR6 only in this report.
Chaliye, we will not waste time on that,
So
unfortunately.
one thing I just wanted to highlight, so that the rest of the members can get it. In the latest that AR6 report, the GHG emission global warming potential, they have taken into consideration the feedback. The earlier numbers that were published, the feedback was not taken into consideration. Climate feedback, I meant to say.
Okay.
Climate feedback.
There is a concept, positive feedback and negative feedback in climate change, that will make things worse or make things better. So that they have taken into consideration. If you take, for example, methane and see with feedback, without feedback, the global warming potential numbers will be different. So AR6 they have taken feedback into consideration while arriving at that number that we are currently seeing. Just know that point.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. But by the way, a lot of people have shared a lot of details today. How many of you saw that? The best one was 1.5 degrees centigrade. I think it was Mayur. Mayurji, you shared that, right?
Yes.
1.5 degree. And what is the source for this? The newspaper only, correct? What was the source for this data? Just next time anybody is posting, post the source as well. I think it's a part of
Uh,
some book, some publication or some newspaper.
Yes.
right, sir. That what I have, being in the field, so I have groups in quality, EMS, OSAS, various groups. So in the groups, any such new thing comes, so they keep sharing.
There, you can
So
always share everything, but such kind of data requires little bit of validation
right.
because different sources
I,
have different.
I'll
However,
do
they
that.
are.
And
However,
I have shared one screenshot regarding 1.5 degrees Celsius versus 2 degrees Celsius. That is from World Wildlife Fund, sir.
what
While World
wildlife WWF.
Wildlife Fund, yes,
Yeah,
because
WWF. That is good.
yes. So because when I was going with these videos for the IPCC reports, in that report they were mentioning these statistics. To get confirmation, I have visited that website, so I got that information. So I thought it will be valuable to share. That's
No, good stuff. Just
And
share the
also,
quiz. Yeah,
what Mayur has shared, right, the heat wave, heat graph, heat map, that can be confirmed through IPCC interactive tool that I shared. We can play around with and we can get the same exact heat map.
Mm.
Probably at the end of the session, we can, if people interested, we
we'll
can
try.
go through it.
okay.
Fair. No, the
Data source is mentioned on the button. I don't know what is mean by that. It's Copernicus Climate Change Service.
yeah, that is the data. So those guys have used who published it.
Okay.
Okay. But who published it also is a, you can just put it on Google, you'll find it. Nowadays, Google, reverse image will tell you that where they have got this from. Now, okay, so I wanted to start little early. We have to start today definition of carbon accounting. But nevertheless, can we start now?
Yes.
Right, sir.
Okay. So let's quickly touch base upon Conference of Party, the COPs. So we'll be looking all those global agreement and that from global agreement, nationally determined contributions are coming out. And of course, we will not go in detail again. That will be your homework, same like what we did today. We will be giving you that as a task. You look into it, come back, let's debate, discuss, and try to understand it more. If you are looking into global agreement, these are the 6 major ones which you should be aware about. Now, anybody who wants to go into detail, please do that and prepare a summary and share for all. Now, what we will divide, we will now create group. Going forward, there will be group activities. So unfortunately, 3 people are consistently not coming. So our group is unable. I didn't form the group yesterday, but today I will form irrespective of other people are coming or not. Now I have 2 options to do. क्या कर सकते हैं अभी ही ग्रुप बना देते हैं लेट कंप्यूटर डिसाइड द ग्रुप सेकेंड ऑप्शन इज यू गाइज चूज ईच अदर and tell us that I want to work with this person. But that becomes always a controversial stuff. So what we do is we let the computer decide through the room.
Let,
I
let
will
the
be with
computer do
Vinay ji.
random selection.
Random selection sometimes is much better than the
Yes.
genetically modified selections. Now,
मुझे सर विनय जी के साथ रखिएगा, थोड़ा सा मैं वीक 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 स्टूडेंट हूँ तो।
ये अभी नहीं करूंगा मैं, ऐसा कर ही नहीं सकता ना, या तो मैं टोटली रैंडम करूं या आप सेलेक्ट कर लो। तो अगर आप सेलेक्ट कर रहे हो, बिना भी अगर सेलेक्ट कर रहे हैं तो आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम, विच आई नो इट नेवर हैपेंस। सब आदमी को सेलेक्ट करने का बहुत इशू आता है। सो लेट्स डू वन थिंग, व्हाट आई विल लीव इट टू कंप्यूटर। I will create the rooms immediately. I will just brief you guys that what these are, and then let's do it live. What do you need to do in the group? Once the group will be formed, how many people are there? Can somebody quickly check?
14,
14 है ना?
including you, I guess.
And me and Sandeep. तो मेरा और संदीप का तो हम लोग जंप करते रहेंगे सारे ग्रुप में, just to go and be there. So 12 people are there. Let's create 4 teams. ठीक है? 4 teams will create. Each team will have 3 people. And if these 3 guys, Dr. Gautam, the people who have already introduced, I don't know, still he is not responding, Sandeep, right? Or Sandeep has left. Okay. So few people have not come. If they will come, we will adjust in any of those group. Now, So 4 team I'm going to create, 3 of each. What somebody has to do? Somebody has to do the research quickly, and it will be only 7 to 10 minutes. That's it. The exercise is for 7 to 10 minutes. Somebody has to do the research. Somebody has to get the findings, the key findings of that report. Again, ChatGPT, research, Gemini, whatever way you are comfortable with. But somebody has to verify. 3 people में 3 काम. एक ने ढूंढना है, एक ने उसको एक्यूमुलेट एसिमुलेट करना है प्रेजेंट करने के लिए, और एक ने उसका वेरिफिकेशन कर देना है इमीडिएटली. एटलीस्ट 3 sources. We always believe in triangulation. So we have to do 3 source verification of that data, whatever somebody is summarizing. Are we clear? And live करना है सबने एक दूसरे से कोऑर्डिनेट करके कि मुझे ये डेटा यहां से मिला है, कैन यू वेरीफाई? लाइव करिएगा. दैट्स वाई दिस ग्रुप विल बी क्रिएटेड. At the 10th minute, everybody has to come to main group, and one person will decide, who you guys decide who wants to speak. He will speak. He will tell us that what his finding was about particular conference of party. Everybody, are you guys clear?
Yes. Yes.
Chaliye.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, yes.
Assignment is clear. Now, let me just give you conference of party ka context. Already we have known that UNFCCC was the body who started calling secretaryship from each of the representative country to a conference, which is called Conference of Party who are involved in sustainability. It was led by United Nations, FCC, but eventually each country were trying to represent their side through different secretariats. NGOs were allowed, institutions who are very aggressive in sustainability and working under supervision of those countries' government were allowed, and government representatives were allowed, along with companies' representatives too, right? And that why company representatives were also started getting prominence, because of that reason in 1988, 1987. You remember the 3 companies who were opposing, their involvement in ozone layer depletion. They had their own, barrage of researcher who were trying to prove IPCC and United Nations that you guys are wrongly finding that ozone layer is depleting because of we are doing the emission of HFC. So those 3 years that debate has happened, and hence United Nations has realized automatically that it is better to involve the culprits as well, rather than keeping them in abeyance and they come and fight with you whenever you bring the finding. So involving of industry became essential. And that is why one more trivia you should be knowing, that when this report, this standard of greenhouse gas protocol was published, do you know 2 companies which were involved? There were 2 non-governmental organizations which initiated this topic and created that standard in 1998. Which 2 companies were involved? Anybody remember? Did we talk that in the free session?
Companies or institutes, the WRI and
WRI and WBCSD is the non-governmental organization who prepared that report, but somebody sponsored it. Who sponsored it? Two companies sponsored that. किसी को याद है, कोई देखा है, कोई सुना है? Now, somebody, yeah? पेट्रोलियम कंपनी थी, 2 पेट्रोलियम कंपनी ने फंड किया है.
BP and Shell, sir.
नाम देखो आप लोग. 2 कंपनी ने इसको फंड किया है, ठीक है. So initially people were reluctant. Was it kind of when such kind of nasty companies is sponsoring, people get wary about, and hence they were thinking this might be again a agenda somebody is trying to run by sponsoring these standards. But eventually it got, once United Nations came into play, people understood this has a value, and it required such a vast amount of investment for creating such a in-depth studies, collating those data. NGO could not have afforded it. Hence, they required this kind of sponsorship. Now, to understand, all this are the facts which you have to understand. That is why nowadays lobbyists are also going to such kind of conference of party. They have a separate room right? Like McKinsey has its own room, Deloitte has its own room. So there are different conference rooms which are booked by these guys, and they are allowed to get engaged with, they are allowed to engage with the other associate partners, researchers, lobbyists, even sometimes governments, associates, etc. But they have a separate room. And first time in history, lobbyist number was higher than the, in conference of party, higher than the actual representative of different government secretary, etc., combining them all together. Which event was that? Anybody remembers which conference of party was lamented कि इस बार तो इतने lobbyist आए हैं कि you won't be able to get any right decision? Which was that event? Conference of party 28 था दुबई, याद रखिएगा। दुबई में, बिकॉज इट वाज हैपनिंग नेक्स्ट टू द सऊदी अरेबिया, सारे लॉबिस्ट पहुंच गए थे और उनकी संख्या, उन द नंबर दे हैव वाज मच लार्जर देन द नंबर दे in the number which environmentalist etc came in. Clear? So this is why you have to understand the dynamics as well, right? Both party represents, and hence if you have seen the outcomes of COP28, there is nothing much at all. Yeah, even the pledges, simple pledges were not signed. And there is very nice video. There is very nice video of Bloomberg NEF, who has engaged in one of those rooms with Mr. Vice President of Bill Clinton. Anybody knows his name? President of Bill Clinton.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. There is a very good podcast or video cast. Watch that. It is 20 minutes of bliss. If you really want to know, and Al Gore is no longer environmentalist hardcore. He is a capitalist hardcore now, investing in the sustainability side, but he is a capitalist. And he is engaging very seriously in COP28, and this became quite a big event as well. That video is available online. Just search Bloomberg, and there is an Indian anchor there who is asking him question along with Al Gore. That's a very good podcast to watch for. Now, we are talking about those ones which are critical. So these are ones which failed miserably. There was no consensus, so I'm not counting them. But altogether, we know 29 conference of parties since 1992 has happened. Every year, mostly it has happened. COP1, which was the first event organized by United Nations FCC, happened in 1995 in Berlin. That was the first conference of party. Now, remember, there are not only conference of party organized by UNFCCC for the climate action or climate change is happening today. There are two parallel conference of party you will also see, and their number is completely different. So same year, you will find another conference of party and you might get confused. How many of you have seen that? एक ही conference of, जैसे conference of 29, COP29 happened in Baku. But do you know there was another conference of party happened in the same year? And have you found out what was the number there? 16 था. Right? That is for biodiversity. So there are three in parallel, and this year they have introduced ocean, something ocean पे भी एक आया है, conference of party number 1 हुआ है, United Nation ने ही organize कराया है. So there are three conference of party parallelly goes every year. So then don't get confused with those biodiversity ones or the ocean. Ocean has also become a prominent now because of the reasons which are obvious now, we know. Microfiber plastic, and you know that it's a major sink which is getting disturbed now, and maximum amount of biodiversity comes from the ocean and water bodies. Now, so these are the three different types of conference of party. Now, but our focus will remain throughout our season is conference of party, United Nations sponsored one, where whole world comes together, talks about climate change, right? Not only biodiversity or not only ocean structures. So the Conference of Party 1 has happened first time in 1995. 1992, UNFCCC came, and then after 3 years, we had in Berlin first Conference of Party where the Berlin mandate was created. And you have to understand there are mandate, there are treaty, and there are agreement. Anybody understand the difference here? कोई बोलना चाहेगा क्या डिफरेंस होता है तीनों में? चलो कॉमन सेंस लगाते हैं.
Man,
Mandate, yeah, go ahead.
mandate is something you have to do it. In
Right.
just simple terms, I'm saying.
Right.
And
Correct.
the other one,
Correct.
treaty is like you have a proposal which is signed between stakeholders that
Mm.
this is how we are going to, it's like an agenda, it's like how to explain? They have certain noted down, like everybody agrees to it. So it's a treaty signed between two parties.
Right. Right.
Can
And
we say mandate is enforced, not enforced, and a treaty is enforced to
Correct.
the party?
Correct. Correct. Agreement is legally binding, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah.
agreement is legally binding.
Okay. Treaty is agreed. It was legally binding as well, by the way. It was legally binding, but as it failed, people withdraw and effect didn't come out. So that was the mandate. So mandate, treaty, and agreement. Always remember these are these three different facts are there. There is a pact as well. So Glasgow created a Glasgow Climate Pact. Okay. So the different name where pledges are done mostly. So people take a pledge, ओथ लेते हैं लोग, बट उसको मानेंगे कि नहीं मानेंगे, आप लीगली बाइंड नहीं कर सकते उनको. Now, so established in first time COP Conference of Party was established in the Berlin Mandate, where the talks on strengthening the climate change commitments started. They said that let's put a formal structure to whatever commitment people are making towards improving their climate has to go through this Conference of Party. COP3 was again very important. So 1996 wala utna important nahi. 1997 Kyoto was the famous one, right? Which has adopted as a Kyoto Protocol, and that set the binding emission reduction targets for industrialized country, and which became the reason of failure, that only they talked about developed country, not the developing or the transitional countries. COP15 again became very famous, and the reason was in Copenhagen, people have signed a Copenhagen Accord, right? Which was non-binding. Accord is always non-binding. Clear? Where they introduced first time. So 2 degrees centigrade was not introduced in Paris 21. Actually, it was introduced 6 years ago in COP 15 2009, right? And which introduced that we should have 2 degree centigrade as a maximum warming limit, and we should try to achieve a goal of 1.5 degree centigrade. But see, after 6 years, people got it. So all the country came together and signed it. And we know why they signed it, because it was an agreement which was not an agreement, but still it was an agreement, right? That oxymoron stuff. So COP21 became most flexible agreement, and hence people have taken as a legally binding agreement. Clear? Adopted the Paris Agreement, which established the legally binding framework for climate action. So the previous one was non-binding. This one was, after 6 years, we got it binding one. And that's why people got flexibility, right? Somebody got 2017, somebody got, what did I started? Yeah. Somebody got 2070, somebody got 2045, somebody got 2050, 2060. Last but not least, two are very important. One is the Glasgow. Glasgow had a methane pledge. So methane got recognized by everyone that it is a risky stuff. We should be clear about it and try to control it. As well as they had a climate pact as well, where a lot of financial GFANG institution came out of it. GFANG is the institution. So financial stuff came in the Glasgow 21. Last but not least, we have Sharm Sheikh. Why Sharm Sheikh was important? Because of course, loss and damage fund was created there, as well as how many of you know Sharm Sheikh or Dubai? Which one India has committed to? Our Prime Minister Modi went to which one? 28 or 27? Did he go to Sharm Sheikh where we agreed, or did we agree in Dubai?
Dubai.
Okay. चलिए अब ये आपका ड्यूटी है. That is what the group is getting created for. What you have to do, not 27. ठीक है, 4 ग्रुप हैं, हर एक ग्रुप को 2-2 मिलेंगे. Every group will have 2 conference of party. Group 1 will have conference of party number 1, group 1. Okay, and I will tell you which group is 1. Group 1 will have, सब कोई को मालूम होना चाहिए, Group 1 is doing COP1 and COP29. So first and end, right? That is Group 1. Group 2 is going to do COP3 and COP21. दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट वाला एक ही के पास दे रहा हूं. So he can even rationalize it. Group 2 will do that. Group 3 will do Copenhagen and Glasgow. Right? Copenhagen and Glasgow. And Group 4 will do COP2, COP28, right? COP2 and COP28. They are least important, but India has committed, so let's find it out. And there only lot of controversy has come. So COP2 and COP28 will be done by Group 4. Group 1, 2, 3, 4 is clear. Now I am dividing into the groups. I am creating rooms now. Yeah, and I will tell you which rooms is what room. Okay. So I am creating 4 rooms and I am assigning it automatically. Clear? Now the group has been created. Room number 1 has Dr. Deepa, Firefly's note taker of mine, Jyoti and Parth. These are there's of course 3 people there. Deepa, Jyoti and Parth. That is room number 1. Room number 2 is Abdul Amjad Naj, Ajay Singh and Shraddha Saraf. अजय सिंह आप देख लीजिएगा. Group number 3 is Mazhar, Priyadarshini Padmanathan, Vijay Kumar. Okay, that's group number 3. Group number 4 is Dr. Richa Paharia, Mayur and Vaidyanathan. These are the 4 groups we have. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everybody? सबको
Yes.
सब मालूम है?
Yes,
Now
sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
opening the room. The moment I will open the room, you have to join. And after 10 minutes, I will close the room. In between, I will jump room to room. Let's start.
Group 3, group
Now your group will be reflected to you. Go ahead and choose that. You have to join the group. You have to go and join the group. Dr. Deepa, you are the only one.
How can I join the group? I'm not getting.
It will be prompting on your screen. The prompt will come.
I think it had gone. When I clicked it, it had gone, it seems. Will you please let me in and somebody?
Dr. Deepa, okay. You are in the not joined. Yes. Okay. I'm putting in.
Group number
One
1,
is-
right?
Yeah. So you now it's not showing me that option. Did you declare?
Yeah, it has just blinked and it had gone. So I couldn't.
Okay. Fair. What I will do, I will put you in room number 1. Let me see if I can change that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can change it. Let me try if possible. But I'm putting into you, putting you into. Okay, group number 2. I am putting you now,
Okay.
and then I will try to see if I can move you from there. Dr. Deepa, you have to join now, doctor. Or wait. Now you will get an option for 1. Join now. Is it prompting?
Sir, I have gone to that room number 2, but I came back to this main again.
Okay, let me send you the group number 2. Okay, go ahead and group number 2 first. Let me see. Yeah.
I couldn't join because that just blinked on my screen. So yeah, exact. What we were discussing, and it started
Actually, Parth is doing this, collating the details. I am doing the verification. This
Okay.
is what we discussed as of now.
Okay. So exactly. So COP1 and
1 and 29.
29 we have to do. So we are collecting the data on COP1.
Yes. You
Yeah.
can do for COP 29 in the meantime.
Yeah. what kind of data
I
we
have
are.
found few details with regards to COP1.
Because
Can
we
I
need to
send it
find
to
out
you?
the key features. Yes, you can message.
Okay, I have
Yeah,
allowed
message to the
everybody
chat.
to share the screen. So anybody who is collecting the data and want to show to their team member can share their screen. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And then discuss. It will be good. Good. I think idea is good. One person is doing COP1, one person in 29. Jyoti, then you have to verify the data. You have to do your
Yes.
research and verify that data.
Yeah,
And then
I'm going to
somebody.
do COP29.
Okay,
No, I
guys.
can't accept it everything, right? So just checking it right away. Maybe it doesn't, a lot of content doesn't go through. Just let me check again.